without this channel, without Army, without, people telling us like, hey, check this out, check this out, check this out, we would have been really naive to who Jungkook is. Like, we would have heard this song, right? Because it's right over here, it's out in our face, and we'd be like, oh, that's badass.
I was just thinking like, oh, it's an overseas
like a whole
singer,
like deep dive of like,
yeah.
Who he is, listen to the album, and then figure out like where he came from, how he started, and all that.
It's weird to say like underground kind of like genre of music that's like not well known to the Western culture here in America.
Yeah.
And it's like boom, they're crossing over big time. Mm-hmm. And it's just beautiful to see because I've been over here screaming like, y'all have no idea how good groups like BTS are, people like Jungkook are. Like, this kid is a prodigy, man.
It's
it's beautiful to see that it's crossing over like this.
Yeah, it's funny that you said like you feel like you're in on underground because
we know all the good shit. Y'all have no idea. Come here. Look, you're not the star of the show anymore. His name is Jungkook. I can't rename you. We're too far into the game.
He might respond to it.
Maybe. Will you clap for me? I'm incapacitated right now. Not because of Kylo, though.
Oh.
Because of Jungkook.
Okay.
So last night, Scott, I'm going to be honest. 110% of the reactions we do are raw.
Yeah.
Unfiltered. And all that.
But you cheated on me last night?
I watched Jimmy Fallon last night.
Okay. Wait,
I saw Jungkook on there.
He's one of the late night hosts that you like, yeah?
I'll tolerate him.
Okay.
He's cool.
All right.
We ain't got beef. He's not James Corden.
Good.
I watched Jungkook, his whole interview with him.
Okay.
And then...
So you...
He laid down the long Jungkook of the law.
Ooh.
If I may say that.
The long JK of the law.
The long JK of the law.
Okay.
And we thought, when he did that iHeart performance, he went off.
Yeah.
Nay.
What?
He went off last night. So without any further ado, Kylo, you may be adorable, but I'm gonna need hands free because Daddy's got some JK to watch. Is that okay? Look, he's only temporarily cuter than you. Okay, leave.
Your time will come back.
Make sure I don't look fat. Next to the Hulk over here. Alright, Jungkook on the Tonight Show. Standing next to you. Shout out to those comments on the last dating with you. They were like, oh, J-Mac, look at that voice. I seen him. I saw him. No singing tonight, though. Only vibes.
The TV debut of his song, Standing Next to You.
Get ready for this, Rob.
Golden, give it up for
The crowd looks like they're they're going insane. That's cool that how they remade the tunnel.
Yeah.
Gotta love that bass line.
The outfit immediately. I left off this couch last night. I was like, and I'm here by myself because Emily was home, and I'm like, it's after you left because it was a couple hours after we filmed yesterday, and I'm just like, and I'm like, Kylo's just looking there like, it's just me, man.
Just looking suave.
The outfit though, I'm like,
the fits.
Man, he's shiny
with like the what is it, like the glittery pinstripes.
Yes. It's like glittery pinstripes.
I wish I could pull it off. Wise choice. Well, he's like a magician. He just pulled that shit out. You see that?
What do you mean?
Go back, like, like when he walks back, like he's got nothing, right? Watch him.
It's standing there.
No, watch him pull out the mic.
Boom! Oh, he had the mic the whole time! Okay, I see. Sleight of hand.
I like that ad lib.
I love that.
All right.
That's a top 5 a more respectful scene.
That's
To
dope.
pause it on.
That's dope.
First off, we're seeing some new moves he's busting out here. When he spun, also there ain't nobody here. So I'm glad you're here now. And then I'm like, oh, Scott's gonna love this mic trick here.
Yeah,
That's dope.
And then like
I'm surprised nobody's ever thought about doing that. I've never seen that. I'm sure somebody somewhere has done that.
I don't think I've seen it before.
I've ever seen that.
Nor have I. Not only have I never seen it done before, but anybody that I see do it afterwards, I'm just like, oh, they saw that.
Yeah, and
this is the definitive.
And you're not even ready for the rest of this.
So far, I've been super impressed. Playing like a harmonica, like a harp. He's like, give me that.
And killing these vocals live.
Oh, hit him in slow-mo. Extra part.
That move right there, man. I love the way he hits that.
He's like, hey, hold on a second. Psych. And then he hits you with it.
Let me stop time in. But a lot more sexy and seductive than what that was, but. He's good at that quick spin into the slow-mo.
Yeah, that's difficult.
One thing I learned now, when he drops the mic, shit's about to go down. Hey.
I never noticed that the hand movements were like super like classic on beat like that. That. He's like, yeah.
Hey. Look, he ended it with a little foot thing.
Oh, like
it's a little added extra right there.
A little bit of flair, like
that's all you need.
That's all you need. Yeah.
I want to hear the applause with that. I was trying to get it on that end screen right there. That works.
Nah, like shout out to the crowd too. Like you could hear them over the track, over his singing, and like for such a small audience too, like get that loud. Like that shows you how much of an effect that Cookie has.
And the thing is too, man. So this is the Tonight Show. And I'd be lying if I said it was the same of how it was back in the day when you thought of the Tonight Show. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just television has totally changed now.
Sure.
So a lot of this is like, oh, I catch the clips online instead of watching it live.
Right.
But watching it live last night, I got those vibes again. But back in the day, when you played the Tonight Show, that means you made it. Now, I know this isn't his first time on the Tonight Show,
right?
Because he's been there with BTS,
Sure,
but this is his first time solo. And I just love that shot, that image right there of the Tonight Show, and it's about Jung Kook.
So
it's
a
proud Papa moment right here.
Yeah. So I got
Proud
a question
Papa
for you.
moment.
Do you think that because of Jung Kook, it was a return to form for artists on the Tonight Show, on the late night television, to like come on and like really showcase themselves to the world in a live format?
I mean, yeah, who else is doing it like this? Like, I'm sure there is, but at this level, like this much hype, nobody has it. Taylor Swift, maybe some other big name people, but put Jungkook right in that category because not only did he have the fastest song to 1 billion streams. I watched the interview last night.
Okay.
But he's broken all these records. He's crossing over, and it's something I noticed. And I mean, it's in at least the first 3 songs. Now, of course, we're listening to the album on our Patreon Live Thursday for Patreon members at 8 p.m. But most of this album so far we've listened to is in English, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the whole album is in English.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong because we haven't heard all of it, but the first 3 actual tracks that have come out have been completely in English. There's a weird section of the West that has like a monopoly on music. Nobody over here likes any of the record labels. So like we talk about beef in K-pop with record labels, like hell, nobody likes the record labels over here. We know how scummy they are. But they have such a hold on music. And with this channel, we've learned that shouldn't be the case because there's some great artists outside of America, which I already knew about that. But like not only like in just the UK and South Korea, all over the world, every corner of the world, we've heard so many different groups, so many different people, and there's so much talent. And I think it's unfortunate that he has to go that route to sing English instead of being able to sing his native tongue. But good on him to being like, you know what, this is a challenge. I'm gonna take it head on, and he's fucking crushing it.
Yeah, one of the good things with this channel, I've said it with other artists, and I've said it with BTS, and I'm saying again with Jungkook solo. Like one of the great things that has like been brought to us through this channel is culture, right?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
You know, like he's not native to the U.S. So without this channel, without Army, without people telling us like, hey, check this out, check this out, check this out. We would have been really naive to who Jungkook is. Like, we would have heard this song, right? Because it's right over here, it's out in our face, and we'd be like, oh, that's badass.
I was just thinking like, oh, it's an overseas
like a
singer.
whole like deep dive of like, who he is, listen to the album, and then figure out like where he came from, how he started, and all that. But like this channel and you have brought culture to us. Well, and that's a big moment, right? That he's over here doing it big.
I mean, honestly, because we had success doing reaction videos to groups like BTS is why we went down the rabbit hole of just this music in general.
Yeah.
And I've said this multiple times. K-pop made me fall in love with music again and find that passion of music that I had.
Yeah.
And now that like I went through like this journey of like, it's weird to say like underground kind of like genre of music that's like not well known to the Western culture here in America.
Yeah.
And it's like boom, they're crossing over big time. And it's just beautiful to see because I've been over here screaming like, y'all have no idea how good groups like BTS are, people like Jungkook are. Like, this kid is a prodigy, man.
It's
beautiful to see that it's crossing over like this.
Yeah, it's funny that you said like you feel like you're in on underground because
we know all the good shit. Y'all have no idea.
Yeah, there've been certain times where I've been in like on like the ground floor with certain things that were taken off, and I was like, yeah, this is underground. I love it. And like over here, like where we live, there's not a lot of people like around us who are like into K-pop or like into BTS, individually. So it's like it does feel like, even though it's not like over here, it does kind of have like the underground feel just because we don't have like a lot of people locally that we can like share this stuff with. We do have like Peter, who's got his own channel, and then we hang out with What You Gotta Say, and like
I made Emily a fan of K-pop.
And Emily, like,
I go to her house and she's playing K-pop on her music. I'm like, oh shit.
It's just one of those things. Like, K-pop revitalized my want to listen to music, because for a while everything that was being produced over here I wasn't really a big fan of. I mean, I still love my like hardcore, metalcore, screamo, and to this day I still listen to that. But for a long period of time, I wasn't listening to anything like, or at least anything new.
Only time I would listen to music is during Christmas
podcasts and stuff like that, or like during Christmas time I'd listen to that.
That'd be the only time.
My prime era of like hardcore music, especially post-hardcore music, is like that 2006 to 2010 era, or 2005 to 2010 era. Like, it was like real chunky, real punchy, and like that and K-pop are like now, and like it mixed and intermingled like on my playlist.
I got a flashback of that time period.
It was a good time period. But this is great. I'm glad that
this is beautiful. Sorry, we got off on a rant there, but I mean that's what, like, seeing him on the Tonight Show. That's the thing, is this beautiful like thing that we know and love, BTS and Jungkook. Like, it's getting more and more and more mainstream exposure, and I love it, because nobody deserves it more than somebody like Jungkook. People like BTS, everybody in K-pop, they should have that spotlight just like everybody else. And I'm glad that it's slowly but surely happening, and it's a beautiful thing to see. And I'm glad we're here witnessing it live.
Like what made us fans of K-pop, and this will be the last thing I say, what made us fans of K-pop was how hard these artists work. Like, yeah, I'm sure that like the training process I'm sure it's grueling, it's not like the best thing mentally, but they're following like their passions, they're working very, very hard at their craft, and then like the product that is put out from day one is top notch. And I have to respect all the blood, sweat, tears, and effort that go into that, because like over here where we are, it's not necessarily like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's like, there is obviously the dark side to being a trainee, but when you get to reap, was it the fruits of your labor, something like that? Like I don't exactly know the saying, but like, here you go.
Yeah,
you're changing the world, and
it's beautiful, man.
That's great.
I'm glad we're here along on this journey, along with you as well. We appreciate you stopping by today. Sorry for the long-winded rant, but you know what? No, but it's not even a rant. It's just I'm passionate about these guys, and Jungkook especially, man. There's just something special about him. That's why he is the golden lock man. Oh yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. If you're sick of seeing Jungkook on the channel, sorry, because we'll be come back tomorrow, because they just dropped the choreography practice, which I'm assuming is this stage we just watched. They dropped that this morning. We'll have that for you tomorrow. We appreciate you coming by.
And catch you
on the next one.